you ever said something and instantly felt the energy shift? There are words that can make a man lose respect in seconds without even realizing it. Imagine this. You're on a date, the conversation is flowing, and then, boom, you say something, and suddenly she seems different, less engaged, less interested. What happened? It's not about being alpha or macho. It's about being a man of value, a man who commands respect. In the next few minutes, I'll show you the phrases that instantly kill your presence as a strong, respected man, and what to say instead. Let's get into it. Most men don't realize this, but the way you speak shapes how people perceive you, especially women. It's not just about what you say, it's about what it reveals about you. Picture this. You're having a great conversation. She's engaged, smiling. Then you drop a seemingly harmless phrase, and suddenly her energy shifts. She looks away. The vibe changes. What went wrong? These are phrases that signal weakness, insecurity, or a lack of self-respect. And when a man doesn't respect himself, why should she? Let's break it down. Here are the words you must stop using if you want to be respected and valued. Number 1. Do you think I'm good enough? Sounds innocent, right? But in reality, this question instantly lowers your value in a woman's eyes. Here's why. Confidence is attractive. The moment you ask for validation like this, you signal self-doubt. And nothing kills attraction faster than a man who doesn't believe in himself. Compare these two scenarios. A man who knows his worth doesn't seek approval, he just is. But a man who asks, "Am I good enough?" is already telling her he isn't. And here's the brutal truth. If you don't believe in yourself, why should she? What to say instead? Instead of fishing for reassurance, carry yourself with quiet confidence. Show, don't tell. Your worth isn't up for debate. It's something you embody. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about knowing who you are and never needing to ask. Number 2. Sorry for bothering you. You might think this is polite, but in reality, it subtly lowers your value every time you say it. Here's the problem. This phrase immediately puts you in a lower position. It tells the other person, whether a woman, a friend, or a colleague, that your presence is a burden. A high-value man respects both his time and hers. Instead of apologizing for existing, he communicates with purpose. Instead of, "Sorry for bothering you," try, "Hey, do you have a moment?" Or, "Let me know if now's a good time." It's direct, respectful, and doesn't make you sound like you doubt your own worth. Confidence isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it. Own your presence, and people will respect you for it. Number 3, whatever you want, I don't mind. Sounds easygoing, right? But in reality, this phrase is one of the fastest ways to lose respect. Here's the problem. It shows a lack of leadership, a lack of opinion, and a lack of presence. Women respect men who know what they want, not men who leave every decision to them. A strong man doesn't force his choice on others, but he also doesn't avoid making one. When you say, "I don't mind," you're not being easygoing, you're being indifferent. And here's the reality. If you can't even choose a restaurant, how can she trust you to handle life's bigger decisions? What to say instead? Instead of, "Whatever you want," try, "Let's go for sushi," unless you're feeling something else. This shows confidence while still being open to her input. Women aren't looking for control, they're looking for direction. Own your choices, and you'll earn respect effortlessly. Number 4. I can't live without you. Sounds romantic, right? In reality, this phrase doesn't make you look devoted, it makes you look dependent. Here's the problem. When you say this, you're putting all your happiness, identity, and stability in someone else's hands. And that's not love, it's emotional weakness. Attraction thrives on strength, not desperation. If a woman feels like she's your entire world, it stops feeling like love and starts feeling like pressure. And here's the truth. No one wants to be responsible for someone else's entire sense of self-worth. What to say instead? Instead of, I can't live without you, try, I love having you in my life, but I know who I am with or without a relationship. This shows deep affection without sacrificing self-respect. Love should be a choice, not a need. The strongest relationships come from two whole people coming together, not one person completing another. Number 5. Not all women like guys like me. You might think you're just being realistic, but in reality, this phrase instantly lowers your value. Here's the problem. You're already setting yourself up for rejection. Instead of showing confidence, you're preemptively justifying why someone wouldn't like you. A strong man doesn't seek universal approval. He knows that attraction is natural. Some will be drawn to him, some won't, and that's perfectly fine. And here's the truth. If you don't believe you're worth being chosen, why should she? What to say instead? Instead of, not all women like guys like me, try, I know I'm not for everyone and that's okay. I focus on the people who do. This shifts the mindset from seeking validation to owning your value. Attraction isn't about convincing, it's about being. Stop doubting, start owning. Number 6. I guess I just have bad luck. It sounds harmless, right? But this one sentence can silently destroy your confidence and how others see you. Here's the problem. When you blame bad luck, you're giving up control. You're telling the world and yourself that your life is dictated by chance, not by your choices. A strong man doesn't rely on luck, he relies on action. If something isn't working, he adapts, he learns, he takes responsibility. And here's the truth, people respect those who take ownership, not those who make excuses. What to say instead? Instead of, I guess I just have bad luck, try, all right, that didn't go as planned. What can I do better next time? This shifts you from a victim mentality to a growth mindset. Life doesn't happen to you. It happens because of you. Own your results and you'll earn respect effortlessly. Number 7, please give me a chance. It sounds like a sincere request, but in reality, this phrase immediately lowers your value. Here's the problem. The moment you ask for a chance, you're putting yourself in a position of weakness. You're acting as if her approval is something you must beg for, rather than something you earn by being the best version of yourself. A strong man never asks to be chosen. He knows his worth, and he knows that if someone isn't interested, it's not a reflection of his value, it's just a mismatch. And here's the truth. If you have to convince someone to be with you, the dynamic is already unbalanced. What to say instead? Instead of, please give me a chance, try, no worries if you're not interested, I know what I bring to the table. This communicates self-respect and confidence. Attraction isn't about convincing, it's about being. If you know your worth, you'll never have to beg for it. So, what's the common theme behind all these phrases? They all come from a place of insecurity, self-doubt, and a lack of self-respect. Here's the truth. Attraction isn't about begging for validation. It's about being someone who naturally commands respect. Stop apologizing for your existence. Stop seeking approval. Stop waiting for permission to be valuable. You don't ask for respect. You show why you deserve it. Confidence isn't about arrogance. It's about self-assurance. It's about knowing your worth and never feeling the need to prove it to anyone. If this video opened your eyes, make sure to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Which phrase have you caught yourself saying? Let's talk about it.